Hi boys and girls, welcome back to our final part 6 of our letter sound review. Sorry we got cut off a little short by accident. We left off with the letter C, okay, and because I don't have a blue letter for C, I am going to draw one on. There we go. And I also wrote a letter that has the same exact sound as C. K, k. And this is the letter K. Good. Say it with me. K. And the sound is K. Same thing as C. So I'm just going to, even though they're not in alphabetical order, I'm going to put K next to C because it has the same sound. Sometimes these two letters even go together in a word to make one sound. K. Okay, that's called a digraph when you have two letters that make one sound. Okay, so C and K are both stopper sounds. That means we cannot stretch out the sounds. We can't do it. Okay, they're stoppers. We stop them or we cut them off short. And unlike B, C and K, your voice is off when you make their sound. You use the back of your throat to make the sound, but your voice box is not working for C and K. Okay. Your voice is on for this stopper, which is the consonant B. Let's make the B voice on, stopper sound. Ready? B, B, B. Good. Now let's do C and K sound. K, k, k. Excellent. Okay, so if we go back to the beginning of the alphabet, we already, sorry, stretch my leg out. We already talked about A, B, C. What comes after C in the alphabet if we go in order? D, good. Here is my letter D. It is blue. It is also a consonant, which means we use parts of our mouth to make the sound. Excellent. Okay, and D kind of looks like this guy. Only, if you look at this letter, notice the stick. It looks like a baseball bat is first because when you play baseball, you take the bat first. You pick up the bat to swing at the ball. So I think of the bat, then the ball. When you look at this letter, I think B, B, B because bat comes before the ball. Like in B, 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 bat, B, ball. Okay, when you look at it, you look at letters, you write letters left to right. So if we go this way, the bat's first. That has to be B. And when we look at this letter, you see a sort of a round shape here first. And that is for my donut. So I think donut is for the letter D. Good. The donut's first in D. The bat is first in B. Okay, so D is a stopper sound. It is a consonant. We use our tongue by bouncing it quickly off of the top middle, the roof of our mouth. The inside top part of your mouth is the roof. We bounce our tongue quickly by tapping it off of the top, and we turn our voice on when we make the sound for the consonant D. Try the sound with me. Ready? D. Like in dog and donut. Good. All right, this time I'm going to get my magic finger up. We always write left to right, top to bottom. So I'm going to write my donut first. It's the first thing I see in the letter D. And then my line straight down. You're going to get your magic finger out with me, and we are going to stop the sound and make it over and over again while we trace the letter D with our magic fingers. Here we go. D, 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 D. Jump to the top. D, 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 D. Good. Okay, so D is a voice on stopper consonant. Okay, so we left off with D. We have A done, B, C, D. E is a vowel. It's already done. F was a stretchy voice off consonant. What comes after F? G. Good. And G is for game and girl and goat. G. So G, goat, G. Okay, G is a stopper, but is it a voice on stopper or a voice off? Pause the video, press your hand against your throat and your neck if you have to, and give me thumbs up if you think the G has a voice on stopper sound. Thumbs down for voice off. Okay, if you need to pause the video and give it a try, go ahead. If not, go ahead and tell me. Are you ready to tell me what sound you think G is? Is it voice on stopper or voice off? G, g, g. It is on. Your voice box is on. You use the back of your throat to make the sound g, g, just like you do for these two letters, C and K. But this time your voice is on for G. Magic finger up. We are going to trace and make this sound for the letter G. Here we go. G, 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 g. Good. This is another letter that kind of would go under the ground if you were writing it on a piece of paper with lines. Okay, there's a little hook that goes below the bottom line. Okay, so there we have A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, and what comes after I? It's not on here. J, good. So J, since we don't have it, we know it is a stopper. We just have to figure out if our voice is turned on or off. What do you think? J. Like jump. J. It is on. J, j, j. Barely on, but it's there. Okay, so J is another stopper, which means we cannot hold on or continue that sound as long as we want. It's not as stretchy. We can't stretch it out. We stop it short. J, like j, j, jump. Jump with our fingers. J, jump, j. Okay, jump with your fingers with me. Ready? J, jump, j. Good. Let's write it with our magic finger. Start at the top of the line here. Then we take the line straight down and hook it. Then you put the dot on top. Ready? J, 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 j. Good, J. After J is K, but we already talked about K because it has the same sound as Mr. C. So we have J, K, L will be next. We already have L. Then we have our nosy neighbors M, N, and the vowels done, O. What comes after the letter O? Almost done, boys and girls. P, excellent. P is a stopper sound. It's a sound we stop short. But you tell me, thumbs up if you think P is a voice on, thumbs off for voice, or thumbs down for voice off. P makes the sound P, like in pop, or pig, or popcorn. Okay, let's pop it with me. Ready? P, P. What do you think? Voice on, voice off? Good, your voice is off. So P is a voice off consonant. Get your magic finger up. We're going to write the letter P. It's another one like J and G that goes down under the lines when you're writing. Ready? P, 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 P. Excellent. P is a stopper consonant. Voice is turned off. It's just a puff of air. We are going to skip the next letter. And we are going to go to letter R, which we already have done. It's a stretchy voice on. S, also a stretchy snake sound. Okay, but it's a stretchy voice off. And after S in the alphabet is the letter T. T is a stopper sound. T, 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 like television, TV, the number 2. Okay. And of course, and the word toy and top. Okay, so for T, the sound t, t, t is a stopper, but is it a voice on or voice off? Kiss your brain if you said voice off. T is another one where you are stopping the sound short. You're bouncing your tongue off of the top of your mouth. You're doing a little tongue tap on the top of your mouth. Try it. T, 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 t. Good. But this time your voice is totally off. And you can tell if you take your hand and try to feel your voice box, it's definitely not vibrating. It's off. T, 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 t. Yes, voice off for the sound T. All right, get your magic finger in the air. We are going to write our letter T. You do not have to do the curvy T. You can just do a line straight down and then across the top. Ready? T, 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 t. Excellent. And in the alphabet, after letter T is U, which is a vowel. So that means it is done. It is a stretchy voice on. Then we have V, which is done. W, we're skipping the next one. And then we're going to go to Y, which is done. And Z, it's all done. So that, boys and girls, would be 24 out of 26 of our alphabet letters. That means that we have sorted all of the stretchy letter sounds into the stretchy side. We sorted them into stretchy sounds with your voice turned on, stretchy sounds with your voice turned off, and then we did the stopper sounds with voice on and the stopper sounds with voice off. We did skip 2 letters. We did. We will come back to those in a moment. So let's just review the sounds we know so far, and then I'll tell you why and who we skipped. All right, starting with our stretchy sounds, we can hold on to them as long as my finger touches them. You're going to stretch out these sounds. It's not going to change. Okay, and we'll start at the top with stretchy voice on. Here we go. E. Good. Don't forget, stretch out the sound. Hold on to that sound as long as my finger's on the letter. Go. E. Mm, 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 z, v, l. Now the stretchy voice on vowels, short vowels. A, I, ah. Good. Excellent. Now the stretchy voice turned off consonant sounds. Here we go. Good. See, stretch them out as long as my finger touches them. Okay, if it touches them for a long time, stretch it out for a long time. If I take it off quickly, then you can make the sound quickly. Good. All right, now let's go to the stoppers. Let's start with voice on. Okay. B. Notice I didn't keep my finger onto the B because that is not a sound you can continue or hold on to. That is a stopper. Try it with me. Ready? B. D. G. Good. Those 3 letters are the only consonants and the only letters that have a sound where your voice is on. Let's go to the stopper sounds where your voice is turned off. Ready? K, k, t, j, p. Mix them up. Ready? G, t, j, k, p, k, b, d. Don't get those mixed up. B, d, b, d, g. All right, if you kept up with me, kiss your brain twice because you did great. Now, notice all the letters except 2 are on here. Do you know which 2 letters I'm missing? I'll give you a clue. They are consonants. Good. I skipped my tricksters, the letters X, and I don't have a magnet for it, but I skipped the letter Q. They're going to get their own little box. They're actually getting a little bubble. Q and X are what I call the weirdos or the tricksters because they actually, I don't really consider them stretchies or stoppers. If I had to pick, I'd probably pick stretchy, but I don't pick one sound for X and Q because when you make the sounds that these 2 consonant letters represent, let me tell you that they actually have more than one sound in your voice. Okay, the X kind of sounds like the sound that the letter K makes, and S together really fast. X, x. Try it with me. Ready? X. Good. So there's actually, it sounds like 2 sounds there. Okay, so X and Q have more than one sound. Q kind of sounds like a K and a U together. Q, Q, Q. Okay, so X and Q are the tricksters or the weirdos or the weirdo tricksters, because they really don't just have one sound. They actually represent more than one sound. X for X and Q for Q. So if I don't sort them under stretchy and stopper, that's because I consider them their own little group. They're the weirdos or the weirdo tricksters, because they stand for more than one sound. Okay, and that brings me to the end of all of our short vowel and all of our consonant sounds. Okay, and the letters that represent those sounds. So now, when I end the video, you should turn and tell somebody at home, or you can talk to yourself, it's okay. You are going to talk to yourself or somebody at home to answer the following 3 questions. You should be able to answer these 3 questions if I did a great job teaching the 6-part review lesson. Okay, so tell somebody at home, what are all of the letter sounds I need to know? Okay, and you have to make them the correct way if you're going to demonstrate the sounds that all of our letters represent. Okay, if you're going to make these sounds, you do them correctly, boys and girls. Okay, you should be able to turn and tell somebody the answer to the second question. What is the difference between a vowel and a consonant? Okay, there's more than one differences. We talked about what you do with your mouth for a vowel sound, what you do for a consonant sound. Okay, one of them your mouth is open. One of them you actually have to use parts of your mouth to make the sound. And we talked about how these vowels have more than one sound. Okay, and one of them is stretchy only. Would that be the vowel sound or the consonant? I don't know. But turn and tell someone at home what are the 3 big differences between a vowel and a consonant. And don't say that vowels are red and consonants are blue. We're focusing on the sounds that they represent. Okay? And the third question that you should pause the video and tell somebody at home, or actually when I stop the video, tell somebody at home or tell yourself the answer to the last question. What is the difference between a stretchy and a stopper sound? And even though I didn't put the question on there, you could also tell me the difference between voice turned on sounds and voice turned off. Okay, so go ahead and pause the video. Answer the 3 questions. If I did a great job teaching the lesson, you should be able to answer these 3 questions with no problem. And I love you. Thank you for tuning in. And I hope you had a nice review, or maybe you learned something new today. Okay, thanks for listening. Bye, everyone. Miss you.